Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this error, that is general error 0xE00101C0 or 0xE00101B0, or if you are receiving these error with the game, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Simply restart your computer once, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So to perform a clean installation, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10 and then click on Find. And once you click on Find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on View, and then once you click on View, you will see the download option. Click on Download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on Agree and Continue, and then select Custom option over here. By default Express would be selected. Select Custom and then click on Next, and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on Next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now AMD card users, first of all uninstall the current graphic card driver and then restart your computer, and then go to AMD website, select your graphic card, install the latest graphic card driver, again restart the computer and then launch the game. Next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings and then click on add desktop app and then go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, go to the game installation folder. So in my case, I've installed the game from Steam. So you can open Overwatch folder, select this exe file and then click on add. Once the game is added over here, now click on the game over here and then select high performance over here. Again click on add desktop app and then open the if you see any other exe file over here. So that's the only exe file. Now if you have the game on maybe battle.net, so program file 686 and you can find this Overwatch, and then you can select the launcher as well. So make sure that you select the launcher, and then for the launcher also you can just set it to high performance over here and then open this retail folder, select this exe file, click on add. Again you set this to high performance and then you can launch the game. Now the next step is to, now if you're using if you're using external monitor, in that case you can plug in the monitor to the dedicated graphic card. So sometimes the display cable or the HDMI cable is connected to the onboard graphic, the motherboard slot. So make sure that you connect the display cable or the HDMI cable to the NVIDIA or AMD graphic card, the dedicated graphic card, and then launch the game. Next step is to roll back graphics driver. Now for many users, installing this 576.28 or 566.36 has worked, so you can try this. So try to roll back graphic card driver. So if the latest version is not working, you can go to NVIDIA website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. Again select your graphic card, your operating system, and then click on Find. And on this page you will see, you can scroll down and then click on View More version, and for many users this has worked 576.28. you can click on View, download it, and then you can install this driver, or you can even install this one 566.36 GeForce Game Ready driver. But when you go for installation, make sure that you go for clean installation. Select custom option and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, then restart your computer and then you can launch the game. Now the next step is to run the run the game from the game installation folder. Now for this, if you have the game on Steam, you can make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files. Or if you have the game on battle.net, you can click over here and then click on show in explore, and then find the game exe file and then make a right click on the game exe file, make a double click actually. So just make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. If that does not work, this time you can make a right click, go to properties and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, go to properties once again. This time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, select Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. Still not working, disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK and then launch the game. Now when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, in that case you can uncheck these boxes and then hit apply, click on OK and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to, if you're using any third-party antivirus program like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you're using, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now, if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings, go to privacy and security, then click on Windows security, and then click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow. Then click on add an allowed app. Click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. And then select the game exe file. Click on open. And if you have the game on battle.net, so wherever the game is installed, find the game installation folder. Select this launcher as well. So if you see Overwatch Launcher, you can open it, add it. Again, click on browse all apps over here and open the retail and then select this exe file, click on open. Once it is added, now you can launch the game. Now also do the same thing in Windows Firewall. So type in control panel and then go to system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender, change, allow, browse, and then go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder and add launcher as well. And then again click on allow another app, click on browse, and this time open retail. Select this exe file, click on open, click on add. In my case, the game is already added. So once the game is added over here, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to uninstall Razer Chroma software. So if you have Razer Synapse, any kind of Razer Chroma software running, you can uninstall it. If you can uninstall it, just uninstall this software, and after you uninstall it, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to enable or disable hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Now for this, you can open Windows settings and then go to system, go to display, and then go to graphics over here, and then over here you can see advanced graphics settings, click on it, and then over here you can see hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Now if this is on, you can turn it off and then launch the game. If this is already off, you can turn it on and then launch the game and then check. So check which one is working fine for you. Now the next step is to try power saver mode. Now for this, type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel and then go to hardware and sound. Now click on power options. Over here, if you see power saver option, select power saver. So in my case, I have only balanced, but in your case, you might see this power saver. So you can select power saver, launch the game and then check. You can even go for balanced. You can even try high performance. So check which one is working fine for you. First of all, try power saver and then check. If that does not work, you can use this application, that is Intel Extreme Tuning Utility Software. You can search in Google, you can install it from Intel website, and then you can go to performance core ratio option, and if this is set to like 58x or maybe 57x, you can try 55x or maybe 53x. Once you set it, now you can hit apply and then you can launch the game and then you can check. Now the next step is to turn off or turn on game bar. Now for this you can open Windows settings, go to gaming and go to game bar. If this is already on, you can turn it off, launch the game and then check. If this is already off, you can turn it on and then check which one is working fine for you. Now the next step is to reset in-game option. Now for this battle.net user can go to battle.net, select the game and then click on this settings icon, click on this gear icon and then go to game settings, and over here you can see reset in-game options. So you can click on it, and are you wish to delete all your user preference over Overwatch 2? If you agree, click on reset, and then now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to launch game using NVIDIA apps. So if you have NVIDIA app, in that case you can launch NVIDIA app and then you can go to home. If you see the game, you can launch the game from here. Just click on play over here, try to launch the game from here and then check. You can even go to settings. If you see optimize option over here, in my case I don't see it, but if you see optimize option over here, you can optimize it and then you can launch the game. If it is already optimized, then you will see revert option, so you can revert. So try both. You can optimize it and then you can launch the game if you see the optimize option, or else you can just revert the optimization if it is already optimized and then launch the game. Sometimes optimization doesn't work, so you can revert the optimization in NVIDIA app. Now the next step is to turn on or turn off VPN. So you can use VPN. If this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. You can turn on the VPN. If you are already using the VPN, you can turn it off and then check. Next step is to try Google DNS server. Now for this you can type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel and then go to network and internet and then click on network sharing center and then click on your Wi-Fi or your network. Now once you select your network, go to properties over here and then over here you can see this option, internet protocol version 4 TCP. Then over here select the option which says use the following DNS server address. You can just type in 8888 and then over here for alternate 8844 and then put a check on validate settings upon exit. Click on OK, close this, and now you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, the next step is to try different region, and this is for battle.net user. Click on, so for region over here you can see this globe icon region which says regions. Click on it, and if you're already on Americas, you can try Europe and then you can launch the game and then check. If you're already on Europe, in that case you can select Americas and then check, and you can even go for Asia. So check which one is working fine for you. So select, try to change the region and then check. Now the next step is to run these commands. These commands are provided in the video description. So type in cmd in Windows search box, make a right click on command prompt app and then click on run as administrator. Make sure that you open command prompt as an administrator. Click on yes to allow. Now copy all these commands one by one. So copy this first command, paste it over here, hit the enter key. Now run the second command, paste it, hit the enter key. Now run the third command. Now run the fifth command, fourth command, and then run the last command. And then you have to restart your computer. Restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to switch to different networks. So if you have any other network available, like if you have any other network, you can switch to different network and then you can check. Now if you don't have any other network, you can even try mobile hotspot. So first of all, turn on the data on your cell phone and then turn on the hotspot on your cell phone, and over here now you can connect to your phone hotspot. So over here you will see your phone networks, connect to your phone network and then check. Next step is to make some space in your drive. Now this is important, this has worked for many players, so make sure If you're using C drive, make sure that you have enough memory in enough space in C drive. Any external drive or D drive or E drive, if you have installed the game to other drive, make sure that it has enough space. So maybe at least 15 to 20% free space on your hard drive. Now, if you're using this DRM software, you can uninstall it if you can. If you really need it, you cannot uninstall it, then you don't have to. But this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So if you're using this DRM software, or if you're using this ebook reader, then you can uninstall it if you can, and then after you uninstall it, make sure that you restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in the launch option. Now for this, you go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, in the launch option type in -DX11. Now you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can even try -DX12, and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working, you can remove this, and then if you have the game on battle.net, you can click on this settings, go to game settings, and over here you can see additional command line arguments. Over here type in -DX11, and then you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can even try -DX12, launch the game, and then you can check. Still not working, in that case you can just remove it, uncheck this box, done, and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to, if your monitor has its own drivers, so some monitors has some drivers which needs to be installed. So you can just Google your monitor manufacturer. In Google you can just search it, and then go to your monitor manufacturer website, and then you can install your monitor drivers. This has worked for few players, so it might work for you. So if you can check if your monitor has any kind of driver which needs to be installed. You can install monitor driver and then launch the game. Next step is to delete Overwatch folder. Now for this, you can open File Explorer on your computer, go to Documents, and over here you can see Overwatch folder. If you want to create a backup, you can create a backup. Just copy this folder, paste it to the desktop. Once you have a backup created, you can either rename it. You can just make a right click on Overwatch. You can rename it, or maybe you can even delete Overwatch folder, and then you can check. You can launch the game once again. This has also again worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now the next step is to verify the game file. This is important, verify or repair. So if you have the game on Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, and then go to install files tab, and then click on verify integrative game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game. If you have the game on battle.net, click on this settings icon and then click on scan repair. And once the repair is done, launch the game. Next step is to install Visual C++ files. So this is important. So go to Microsoft website. The link is provided in the video description. On this website here, you can see Visual Studio files. You have to download this x86 and x64. So download both the files. So click on this link, this exe x86. Run this exe file. If you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install, click on yes to allow. Download this x64 file as well, and again run this exe file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install, and let it install. Once both the files are installed, then restart your computer. Restart is a must after this. And after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version 24H2. This is the latest one right now. It may be like whichever is the future update, whichever is the latest update, install it. So you can open Windows settings, go to Windows Update or Update and Security, and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, then restart your computer and then launch the game. So make sure, in my case, make sure you can type in WINVER in Windows search box, and here you can see version 24H2. So make sure that your Windows 11 is updated to version 24H2, and then you can launch the game. This has also worked for many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to unplug all the external devices. So if you have Hotas, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected which you're not using, disconnected. Disconnect extra controller. Sometimes we have extra controller connected, disconnected. Disable Steam overlay. So if you have the game on Steam, you can make a right click on the game, select properties, and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. If you have any other overlay application running, like if you have Discord running, go to Discord settings, turn off overlay. If you have NVIDIA app running, go to NVIDIA app settings, and then you can turn off this NVIDIA overlay. Also, close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also, do not overclock your computer. Do not overclock. Now, if you have overclocked, set it to default. Set it to default and then close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner or Riva Tuner running, you can just close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. So close all the overclocking application like MSI Afterburner, Riva Tuner, just close it. If you have any third-party application or services running, close it. Also, if you are undervolted computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM, 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now this has also worked for few players, that is update the BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number and then update the BIOS. In case of laptop, make sure battery is more than 10% and the AC adapter is connected to the computer when you update the system BIOS. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. And after the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can uninstall the game. After you uninstall the game, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to different drive like D drive or E drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, in that case you can try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.